Whenever we discuss about the important filmmakers of our country, Mr. Vidhu Vinod Chopra's name will accent prominently. From garnering acclaim for his student film to his most recent works, Mr. Chopra has always illustrated his deep passion for cinema. In this session titled Living Movies, Filmmaking and the Creative Life, he reflects on his remarkable journey in conversation with his longtime collaborator and acclaimed National Award-winning music composer, Mr. Shantanu Moitro. Let's come together to explore his unique perspective on life and creativity. So please join me in welcoming with a warm round of applause the music composer behind some of the most remarkable Bollywood songs, Mr. Shantanu Moitro. And now, the man whose work will keep his name alive in the minds of the audiences for years to come. The producer and director behind the films such as Parinda, 1942 A Love Story, Munna Bhai MBBS, Three Idiots, PK, and most recently 12 Fail, Mr. Vidhu Vinod Chopra. May I now request Honorable Shri Sanjay Jaju Sir, Secretary, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India, to kindly felicitate our celebrated speakers. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us with the felicitation. And now, over to Mr. Shantanu Moitro with a gracious request to commence the conversation.
Vinod, we are supposed to commence the conversation. तो एक तो I think it's amazing कि इतने लोग आए सुनने हम लोग को. Amazing. So let's start this session with a very interesting thing जो बहुत unique है. ये नीचे कर दो. Thank you. Okay. ये ठीक है? Okay. तो मैं यहाँ पे इसलिए बैठा हूँ because of this. पियू बोले, पिया बोले, क्या ही बोले जानना, जिया बोले, हाले हाले, क्यों ये डोले जानना. This is my man. जो बातें हैं बातें जो दिल की रखना पिया. आगे क्या? लब दो न खोलूं मैं खोलूं न लब दो पर आंखों से सबके हरिया. Everybody. पियू बोले पिया बोले क्या ये बोले जानू ना, जिया डोले हाले हाले क्यों ये डोले जानू ना. So this is a very unique opportunity for me because I've been working with this man for more than 20 years and I never got an opportunity to ask any questions because he's always the man with the charge of the light brigade. Moitra, let's do this. So today, yesterday I think I watched his film Zero Zero Start. I also saw it for the first time. Thank you. I think many of you were there. And actually, film school students के लिए and overall everybody के लिए, I think that movie in itself is a masterclass on filmmaking and how he looks at films. See, there's no one masterclass for an incredible subject like films, but how he looks at films, I think that movie is amazing. But I think the thought came to me for today's session was, we all look at Vinod as this powerful,
Huge hits, one of the most important people in the film world. I saw certain moments in the film where he was in doubt. He was unsure. And that zero suddenly started. Yes, zero moment. Today I want to talk to Vinod, some zero moments in your filmmaking process. Because you know, जो भी यहाँ बैठता है, उनको लगता है कि यार ये तो पैदाइशी ऐसा रहता है, you know? And I don't think so anything like that. And I have known you for 20 years. So Vinod, I'll put the perspective and set the table right. You're a Kashmir-born and brought up boy, humble background, an above average brother who's great in academics. If you had pursued academics, you would also have been above average. Loves cinema, goes to FTI. And look at your beginning, opening debut, देखिए आपका. It starts with Murder at Monkey Hill, okay? National Award. Debut सोचो. उसके बाद an Oscar nomination for Best Docu Short Film and Encounter with Faces. तो इससे तो बेहतर ड्रीम ड्रीम हो ही नहीं सकता. ये तो you've come with a golden spoon, okay? And now you enter the direction world. I want to start the moments of zero. Zero मतलब कि doubts, maybe failures, maybe disappointments. Let's go to Khamosh, okay? But can you just tell us? We have all seen the film. You've just started this journey as a filmmaker. उसके पहले आपने survival किया है. What was happening in Khamosh for you? And did it come out the way you had conceived?
See, when you actually mentioned zero moment, my mind went to some other moment. And I want to say that you don't know this. I don't think anyone who's worked with me also knows this. My zero moment when I wanted to make films in Kashmir was, of course, I couldn't tell my father, because when I told my father, he was very angry. How will you go to Bombay? How will you live there? You bhuka mar jayega. Anyway, and I was good in my studies. So he said, "Tu doctor ban." I was a first student. So his whole idea was कि तू डॉक्टर बनेगा तो कश्मीर में सारे बोलेंगे डॉक्टर चोपड़ा. कोई तेरे को सब डॉक्टर साहब बोलेंगे, कोई विनोद चोपड़ा बोलेगा नहीं, डॉक्टर साहब हो जाएगा. So his biggest ambition was that, and I wanted to become a filmmaker, which was my little dream. But okay. So then what happened? And this, I don't think even my daughter Zuri knows, who's here now, is the only dream I had was to assist Vijayan somehow to reach him. And there was a Shanti Sagar, my relative, came to Kashmir, we took him to Pahalgam, and he said to me, "Arey Vijayan, koi problem nahi, his name was Goldie that time. So Goldie, I'll talk to Goldie, ho jayega, kar denge." And of course he left. And every day from school I used to run to the little letter box we had, 35 Wazir Bagh, waiting for that letter, which never came.
My God.
So that was my zero moment. I never got that letter. You took me back there.
But yet I don't see you lose any faith in people you work with. Just as that happened to you. But I always feel that you have incredible faith when you're working with newcomers. So let me just go back to that film, which is Khamosh. Vinod, how was the film received?
See, Khamosh ka kya hua tha, which is very interesting for people to know here, that everybody loved the film, nobody bought it. It was never going to be released. NFDC, that I respect a lot, had financed me. NFDC gave me 8 lakhs, so in 8 lakhs we made that money. And the rule with NFDC was, which is a fair rule, that unless you pay back that loan, you won't get another loan. So for us, unless I paid back that 8 lakhs, my career as a filmmaker was dead and gone, finished. I can't make another film. So I went all over the town, and some people, you know, I still remember Mr. Yash Chopra saw the film and praised it, and I kept waiting. That time I was married to Renu Saluja, my then editor. And we actually got a phone, because we didn't have a phone. We paid some 250 rupees. And we both used to sit next to the phone waiting for Mr. Yash Chopra to call. Because he loved the film, he never called. Then surprisingly, one day I get flowers from Mr. Gulshan Rai and Mr. Rajiv Rai. Now, you guys may not know now, but they were the Trishul pictures. They were the biggest distributors, Gulshan Rai and his son Rajiv Rai. So I got flowers, which says Gulshan Rai, Rajiv Rai. And I said to Renu, film is over. Ab to pakka. So that night, that time, you know, for us, we got a bottle of rum and some coke and we celebrated all film institute guys and pictures is over. अब वो flowers रखे, telephone again, phone is not ringing. Phone ही नहीं बज, didn't call. Finally I said, yeah, we can't just keep waiting, we have to be proactive. So I called Gulshan Rai's office, I got an appointment with Gulshan Rai and I went there with Renu. I go to his office and he was sitting in big table, everything. And so I walked in and I said, he was a Punjabi guy, so I walked in and I sat and I said, Namaste ji, main Vidhu Vinod Chopra main. हाँ कौन Vidhu Vinod Chopra? मैं कैसा हूँ मैं खामोश पिक्चर बनाई है. अच्छा पिक्चर की पिक्चर बनाई खामोश. He had no idea. I said to him, full भेजे मैंने flowers from you. I got the card, I showed him. Full भेजे. मैं तो आपको फुल भेजे. हाँ. अरे फोन उठाता है. राजीव तू यार कोई विनोद चोपड़ा है फुल भेजे तू. Basically asking his son whether he sent me flowers. He said हाँ. तो Mr. Gulshan Rai looked at me and नहीं मैं नहीं फुल भेजे वो राजीव राय ने भेजे. So now I go to Rajiv's room and Rajiv praised the film, like Gulshan, really praised it. But when I said, now will you buy it, please, it's only 8 lakhs, worldwide rights, everything is buy. He said, no, buying I don't do that, my father does. Now, I don't want to say the words I used. These days I've calmed down thanks to Anu, my wife. She makes sure that she's watching that I don't use abusive language. But there, I just let go. So, then I walked out. Actually, they pulled me out and I said, shit, nobody buy. Then the craziest thing happened to me. I was walking Carter Road with a guy called Shiv Subramaniam. He's no more, he worked with me. So, he said to me, koi nahi le raha to, why don't you release it? It is a dumb idea. I said, you can't, what do you mean release it? You know, it's a big thing. Anyway, to cut a long story short, let me tell you what I did. I showed the film to the owner of Regal Cinema, who liked the film, Mr. Manik Sidhwa. He gave me his theatre, Regal, for 2 weeks at 50% profit sharing. I was the distributor of Khamosh. I put that film out there in Regal Cinema for 2 weeks. We painted the hoardings, literally everything was done. And I have to, one anecdote, again going back to zero, I say, first day, 3 o'clock show, empty theatre, nobody's there. Hardly 10 people. Me, Vinod Pradhan, my cameraman, and Renu Saluja, my editor, sitting in balcony, and I'm making notes, which I always do. Cut this scene, remove this scene, cut this scene. So the film ended, and so I told Renu, make these changes right now. Because that time there was a film, so we cut the film. And Renu, being Renu, said, I won't touch it till tomorrow. And I screamed, I said, I'm the producer, we are ruined, we are finished, we can't make another film. So big fight, but Renu and Vinod went down in a coffee shop. If people know Bombay, the Regal Cinema has a coffee shop down. I went to the bathroom. There were 3 guys there. I was taking a leak and one guy said, "Tune banaya kya picture?" I didn't want to engage with him. He said, "तूने बनाया?" चुप. जाते जाते कहता है, टेंशन काहे को लेता है, तेरा नाइट शो फुल है, अच्छा बना है. At night, I saw him with 10 other guys selling my tickets in black. That guy was the guy Zuni who buys tickets in black. So they bought the whole hall. The hall was empty, but there was a houseful board. This is the marketing that time. Houseful board, empty theater. And these guys are going outside saying, 10 ka 15, 10 ka 15, 10 ka 15. That is how I released Khamosh. That is how, that's a zero that I would like to share with people here who've seen Zero Se Restart. How many people, by the way, have seen Zero Se Restart? Yeah. So now you know what I'm talking about. When I said never give up in the end, this is the story you should think of. Yes.
You don't sit, I'll stand. I think you're better. That way.
Too much light there. That's what I mean.
Yeah. You talked about this conversation you had in the washroom, okay? There's another incredible conversation you had in the washroom when Parinda got released. When you were again taking a leak. These historic moments happen to you only when you're taking a leak. Is when they were surprised at the interval because I think Madhuri Dixit and Anil Kapoor were. Please.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, he remembers. See, Parinda, in the end, if people who've seen Parinda, Madhuri Dixit and Anil die. So the distributors immediately walked up to me after seeing that. Sir, ऐसा मत कीजिए. जैकी श्रॉफ को मार डालिए. इनको हीरो हीरोइन को मार डालेंगे, पिक्चर नहीं चलेगी. They offered me that time 10 lakh rupees more to change that ending. And I said, but then it will, what I'm trying to say in the film is that violence begets violence, and violence actually destroys you. And it was also a self-therapy, because that time I was also a very violent man. So I didn't change the ending, but they really wanted me to change. And one call, which is very funny, Zuni, guy from Punjab calls me. This, you don't know these stories. So the movie has released 3 o'clock first show. He calls me around 5 o'clock. It was houseful. And he's saying, again I have to say it in Punjabi, his name was Gurdeep Singh. He said, Sir, barbaad ho gaye, mar gaye. मैं क्या तेरा हाउसफुल है? कहने नहीं, अनिल और माधुरी मार रहे लोग की क्लैप कर कि क्या ड्रीम सीक्वेंस है. कहते मैंने तो बताया और ये मार गए. एंड चिटिया मार. कुछ तो प्लीज वो जितना करे वो चेक करो मारो. So that's the path I have taken. Yeah.
So now you went to see the one of the screenings in ADLX, and then you went to the washroom, and there's somebody who was taking notes of by your side, and they were discussing amongst each other कि यार ये तो मर गया छोड़ो. Yeah. So I think that's the moment.
Yeah. They just, the moment that Madhuri died, the film was over for them. Because that time it was not done.
And why I make this a point to mention Parinda, कि SRFTI many years back, I had gone there to take a class on music, and when I asked the students that what is that one movie which is your reference point in terms of visual and sound design, unanimously they said Parinda. So the incredible part is, that you seem to be always high or lower, I don't know what it is, but you seem to be 2 steps ahead, but never in the right place. It's crazy, Parinda is not cut. Parinda is a reference point.
But with 12 fail and 0 finally people understand.
It's a unique situation. You and me are here. So you will have 4 line. Favorite गाना गाएगा. तुमसे मिलके ऐसा लगा तुमसे मिलके अरना हुए पूरे दिल के है मेरे जाने वफा तेरी जान हम होंगे जुदा तुमसे मिलके. Who would have thought these moments would happen? Absolutely. This is absolutely amazing. I have to come to another film, which is my favorite film, is 1942 Love Story. And I have to say this. Yes, let's applause. There can be an entire day talking about the challenges that the great Vidhu Chopra faced while making 1941 Love Story. Many of them I know, I'm sure many I don't know. But here I have to talk about R.D. Burman Vinod. Because this was a pivotal moment, and I have to tell you this. Many of us are R.D. Burman fans, we were R.D. Burman fans. That was a strange period, when we couldn't hear any songs from R.D. And even if they were coming out, they didn't seem like R.D. Burman songs. What was happening? I want to ask you, you are now setting up this magnanimous. And if I may say so, at the cost of maybe disrespecting, but this man was not in. You know what I'm saying? The movie was touching him. What was happening in your mind, Vinod?
See, nobody was touching him to the extent, let me tell you, that time HMV, which was the music company, there was one gentleman there who headed that, actually told me that if you take R.D. Burman, we won't buy your music, we can't buy it. It was that bad. And for me, R.D., what had happened in Parinda, I had established a bond with him. And I knew that he's the best at that time. So they refused to buy the music at that time. They gave me options of some new people. And I went to R.D. And this is a story that I've told many times. It's boring, but I'll quickly say it for people who haven't heard it. That the first song I gave him was Kuch Na Kaho. And I go to R.D. Burman, and he had a lovely, white, absolutely big place, music thing where we all sat on the floor with white chadars. And he played Kuch Na Kaho for me with his musicians. Manori Da was there, Bablu Da was there. So the tune went, Kuch na kaho, kuch bhi na kaho, kya kehna hai, kya sunna hai, and it went taka 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 taka. And I was shocked. And normally, I say what I feel. I mean, if I feel like saying some words here which are not appropriate, I will say it. So I looked at him and he said, "Kaisa hai?" No, I didn't have the heart to tell him that it's bullshit. So I was quiet. So I said, "Dada, मैं सोच के बताता हूँ." तो he said, "यार तू कभी तो सोचता नहीं है, ऐसा बोलता है." First reaction did. So I thought I'll break it gently. So I said, "दादा असल में बहुत खराब है." और I said, "बहुत खराब है." असल में तो shit है एकदम. फिर धीरे-धीरे मैंने बोला bullshit है. And then slowly Manori left and Babula left. They all left the floor. And I just let go. Right behind in that music room was S.D. Burman's photograph. So I said, actually, he was the greatest. And I'm looking for him, but I think you are closest to him. So I'm looking at you. But if this is what you're giving me, and he told me one thing which I'll never forget, which is true not for you, me, but for any budding filmmaker here. He said, "Vinod, यही बिकता है आजकल, यही बिकता है." अब 12th फेल जब बनाई थी, वो तो बिकती नहीं है ना, कौन खरीदा 12th फेल? अच्छा, जीरो से रीस्टार्ट जिसने देखी, ऐसी फिल्म तो इंडिया में आज तक बनी नहीं है. किसने देखा भाई? तुम बताओ, मैं क्यों बोलूं? Somebody who saw the film, tell me what do you think? जोर से बोलना. Anybody else? हाँ? 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 बोलना जोर से. ब्लॉक पर ऐसा पिक्चर बना नहीं और ऐसा पिक्चर बनेगा भी. So the point is, so I told R.D. that time, I said, "Dada, this is not what I'm looking for." He told me something again. This was a zero moment. He said, "But am I doing the music?" Because he knew he's under stress. I said, "Dada, you, कहता, give me 1 week. Don't lose faith in me. Give me 1 week." I still remember he was wearing a blue color ka Ahmed used to wear that lungi and kurta. And I told him that I'll give you 1 year. Not 1 week, but give me the music I want. And that was his beginning. When I went, he had no music. He just looked at me, he gave me a cassette of S.D. Burman, he said, "I've been listening to him, give me 1 more week." And next time when I went, Again, he started, and people who know this song will know the first note. He went, Rongila, 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 Re, Rongila. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
So that was the moment I said, I raised my hand. He stopped and he said, Abhi to gana shuru nahi hua. This, by the way, is S.D. Burman song. It's his note. And I told him, first note ye dada, to gana to kahin ja hi nahi sakta. And if you hear that song, it plays on flute. And then it goes, Kuch na kaho.
Let's sing this together.
Kuch na kaho.
कुछ ना कहो, कुछ भी ना कहो, क्या कहना है, क्या सुनना है,
तुमको पता है, मुझको पता है, समय का ये पल
थम सा गया है, और इस पल में कोई नहीं है, बस एक मैं हूँ, बस एक तुम हो.
The lesson here is, the big lesson here is that if you listen to people, you will make kuch na kaho, kuch bhi na kaho, kya kehna, that's what you'll make. If you listen to your heart, you'll make kuch na kaho. This is it. Don't forget.
I don't think so. Any local masterclass. But we had fun. Vinod, you were also working in Nashik for a love story big song. That time, Anil Kapoor, big stars and all that. A lot of people have asked me, how is Vinod with stars? Okay.
Not good.
No, so I just want to know that because here you're all these stories about how you're putting belief back in people. That is what we're learning from you. That's your masterclass. You're saying, you know what? I think you're afraid. Do this. We can cross this bridge together. I want to know that when you're working with actors, forget stars, when you're working with actors, what is your methodology in translating your dream, your belief to an actor, which I think is the toughest of the art forms when it comes to translating your communication to somebody?
See, again, I'll go to a zero moment. Jackie Shroff in Parinda. Now, you have to see Jackie Shroff before you see Jackie Shroff in Parinda in some other films at that time. Everybody called him the wooden actor. He actually was, he was always told, and I was told, that you cannot make Jackie Shroff act. By Nasiruddin Shah, actually. Nasiruddin Shah was supposed to be in the film. We had a fight. He said, oh, I won't do it. I said, okay. He said, if you're a great director, make Jackie Shroff act. These are his exact lines. And I was very angry and very young. I said, you watch it, I will make it do. Now, I get Jackie home. He reads the script. I give him, and the first thing he told me, Bedu, tu sambhal le. मेरे को एक्टिंग नहीं है. तू संभाल ले. छोटा सा घर था मेरा. अब मैंने कहा क्या करूं? मैंने कहा यार मैं कश्मीर में मेरे गुरु हैं वो एक मंत्र दिया है मैं जब आया था तो मैं तुझे देता हूं तू 100 टाइम सुबह उसका उच्चारण करना तो फिर हो जाएगा. उन दिनों में सेल फोन नहीं थे तो मैं मंत्र लिख के उसको बंद करके भेज दिया. गया मैंने सुबह ही खोला 15-20 मिनट में उसका फोन अपने घर पहुंच गया. गाली पे गाली. क्या लिखा है मंत्र? उसमें मैंने लिखा था आई कैन एक्ट. 100 टाइम अभी तू बोलेगा अब तू बोलेगा मैं कर ही नहीं सकता क्या होगा. Then the thing about him which was again told to me and Mr. Subhash I saw yesterday will vouch for it that he had the biggest problem coming to the mark. Actors are people who don't know because of focus at that time. They had a mark, they had to come to the mark and deliver the line. So his biggest problem was the mark. So in Parinda, if you guys see the film, sometime we are going to release it again next year. The only one scene in which there is no direct lighting is when the brothers meet. It's diffused, and that is the first scene I shot with him. So he came there, and I said to him, the first thing I told my cameraman Vinod Pradhan, यार मुझे मार्क नहीं चाहिए, तो diffuse light कर और जिधर जाना है इसको जाने दिया कर. Now actor comes, he was a star then. क्या सीन है भाइयों का सीन है ये भाई का हो गया. तो अच्छा कैसे करना है? He looked at me. मैंने कहा वो लाइन तो मैंने कर लिया. मार्क किधर है? This is really the first thing he asked me in the morning. मार्क किधर है? ऐसे जगह मार्क नहीं है तो जिधर जाना है जिधर कर. कैसे शुरू करेगा? खिड़की पे जा इधर जा. He got angry. He said, what do you mean मार्क नहीं है? तो किधर जाऊँ? मैंने कहा जिधर तेरा मन है. तो अरे ऐसा कहता तुम फिल्म इंस्टीट्यूट से डायरेक्शन पढ़ के तुम डायरेक्ट करेगा तो मैं एक्ट करेगा. Now, and he lost his temper totally. What is this? ऐसे क्या है वो क्या मोची जी क्या बोल रहा मोची जी गाली मोची जी का क्या बोल रहा तुम या तुम तुम पढ़ के आए इंस्टीट्यूट से ये क्या चाल है ये आता है मार्क नहीं है. Are how much he screamed at Vinod Pradhan, and then he left. Then I told Anil ki yaar tu isko please samjha. Jackie Shroff comes back half an hour later in his clothes and says to me, and this is very important, thinks and says to me that यार मैं ऐसा है विंडो से शुरू करेगा क्योंकि मेरी ड्रीम है ना तो खिड़की से मैं ड्रीम देख रहा हूँ भाई का. तो फिर वो आया. This was the beginning of Jackie Shroff, who won the Best Actor award for him. This was the beginning. That was his moment. That's how it started.
Unreal effect is decreasingly reducing, but we have hope. This comes from a lot of film students who, once they got out of the masterclass, they want to ask you these questions. Is the direction gap and some of the biggest films of our industry, you have been the producer. That gap. What is the one major shift of these gaps?
Actually, for me, there is no major shift because I only make a film I believe in making. If I'm directing it, then I'm there directing it. If some other person is directing it, he's directing it, and I'm helping him direct it in the best way I can. That's all I can say. I can also tell you one thing, that how I let my director. This is again back to zero moment. We were shooting Munna Bhai LBBS with Sanjay Dutt, and some other star was supposed to be Munna Bhai. I won't mention his name. My wife will kill me. But he, as usual, the stars do, he backed out last minute for whatever reasons. Munna Bhai meaning Sanjay Dutt was supposed to do Jimmy Shergill role. He was not Munna Bhai. Yeah, he was not Munna Bhai. So Sanju came and I told him, यार तू Munna Bhai कर रहा है. मुझे हाँ कर रहा हूँ सर. मैंने कहा नहीं, मेन कैरेक्टर कर रहा हूँ. ये नो एक्सपेक्ट. हाँ सर जो तो सीखोगे कर पाना. मतलब ये नो कुछ नहीं था ऐसा कि मैं कर रहा हूँ. अच्छा उसका ये भी वो स्क्रिप्ट भी नहीं पढ़ता. उसको हम पढ़ाते हैं वो कभी नहीं पढ़ता.
No, but here that Vinod got a small room, so he said Sanju की तू ऊपर जाके स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ के आया. Sanju 1.5 hours didn't even open one page, and he said, "Come on, the script and read it."
Then I used to send Swananda somebody with him कि देखो ये पढ़े वो पढ़ता नहीं था. अभी भी पता नहीं है तो नहीं पढ़ा. अब ये नीचे आया स्क्रिप्ट हो गया सब. अब शूट पे गया मैं फर्स्ट डे एज प्रोड्यूसर. तो शूट खत्म होती फर्स्ट थिंग वो कहता है कट राजू तो ये मैं को देखता है संजय कैसा है सर. अच्छा वेरी गुड मनमोहन. 2 days I went to shoot. Every time he didn't look at the director, he came straight to me. And Raju was very sweet, very slim, very unimpressive, very intelligent, very smart kid, but he walked me. From that day onwards, and Shantanu knows that even on Parimita, I never go on the set of a film I produce. Never ever. Because the director is the god of that set, not me. I've never been asked it. that's the difference. I don't know.
Vinod, of all the departments of filmmaking, one or two departments which you really enjoy.
Music.
Thank God.
No, music. See, for me, because when I grew up in Kashmir, at that time, we used to hear Binaka Geet Mala. It used to come on people who were closer up. I think 60 साल से ऊपर लोगों को ही पता होगा. So that time there was this Binaka Geet Mala run by Amin Sayani. And they used to play Paidan, 10 Paidan. So the top 10 songs, 8 songs, every week he used to play. And that for us was almost like, that was the biggest thing in our life. All the Netflix, Amazon cannot match that thrill of Binaka Geet Mala. It was like that. And I used to make notes and I used to say, oh, next week, ye gana upar jayega, wo jayega. So, in Kashmir, music and Hindi film music was an integral part of growing up. It's like when I fell in love with a woman first time in Kashmir, I sang a Hindi film song. I was sad because she ditched me, I sang a Hindi film song. So Hindi film song was part of our life. You know, I still remember many songs of Rajesh Khanna that I've actually sat in Regal Cinema and wept because the girl I was in love with had ditched me. But the song was representing me. So yeah, music is very close to me. Even now, I listen to and all kinds of music. I begin my day listening to piano by Chopin. I do everything in the gym. I listen to, these days, thanks to Zunia, I'm listening to Taylor Swift. I just heard the Karma song. Karma is my boyfriend. I know. Karma is God.
No, it's amazing you mentioned this because again, coming from the place you're coming from, that humble background in Kashmir, when you see the score, that 10th of Vinayal music, Pareen and all that, you have pure Western classical. There is Wagner playing, there is Bach playing, so it's incredible that this range of music here with this. Where were you listening to all this music?
I don't know, but I know it's I'm supposed to be the master class here, but I have to tell you guys something that most of you don't know. Since he mentioned Wagner, and by the way, we haven't prepared this conversation, so I had no idea what he's going to say. Now, Wagner, in 12th fail, the final music in the result scene, we had actually got Shanti Mantra by Ravi Shankar. We wanted that. And we cut it to that Shanti Mantra. How does it go? Can you hum?
Shanti Mantra?
We couldn't buy the rights. Or we got the rights, by the time we got the rights, I was tired of looking for those rights. So I told him, I said, I know it's a tough one, you know, there's Ravi Shankar, but we can do it. And I mentioned Wagner to him. And I mentioned, of course, Vivaldi, which is one of my favorite Vivaldis, Four Seasons goes. It's a wonderful thing, Four Seasons Spring. What he has done, and that is masterful, he took Wagner, Night of the Valkyries, Wagner, and actually slowed down that piece. And the music that you hear in 12th Fail, in the climax, which is created by this man, is actually a combination of Wagner and Indian classical music. It's crazy. Can you hum what we have?
The original Ride of the Valkyries is. So this movement, pam, para, pa, pa, I slowed it down. Pam, para, pa, 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 slowed it down. Pam, para, pa, 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 slowed it down. Pam, para, pa, 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 and I can start hearing. So I actually, this is a process, it seems like seconds, it was like traumatic. It was traumatic. Vinod is the toughest guy in the universe, including Pluto and other universes. The toughest guy to work with. Because, and my next question would be about this is, you know what is amazing about him, and which is mad about him? He does not know where he needs to go, but he knows where he doesn't want to stand. There's a big difference, huh? It will be easy to say कि मेरे को यहाँ जाना है. No, मेरे को यहाँ नहीं रहना है. अब कहाँ ले जाना है तो मुझे चाहिए. And every day, I think probably 35 hours, but every time you come out from the process, and that's the master class. You know, when I'm talking to you, I also realize one thing, that, and this is the right moment to say, that this man did not get a chitti in Kashmir of somebody who promised him. This man who did not get a phone call from somebody who promised him. You know, I think now I understand the reason why he does certain things he does. I'll give you 2 examples. One is, when I did Parinita, and Parinita has not been released yet, one day he called me to his office and said, Shantanu, I don't know what is going to happen to this music. Because the truth is, guys, that time, the average tempo of the song was tick, tick, tack, tick, 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 tack, ही चल रहा था. यहाँ पे ना तो groove है ना तो कुछ है. Everybody saying ये चलेगा कि नहीं चलेगा. This is a constant story in his life. कि चलेगा कि नहीं चलेगा. He's saying before success or failure happens, I want to tell you that my next 3 films you are the music composer. This is not after the result. This is before the result. This is the man जिसको वो चिट्ठी नहीं आया. This is the man जिसको telephone call किया है. This is why he does, I think, these crazy things. You know, and I just thought it's a great opportunity to tell you this. तो सामने वाला opportunity मिलता नहीं है. You know, I'm going to open this for them to ask questions. But one very interesting thing is, I don't know if you know this or not, you are supposed to have the sharpest business brain of cinema. This is the incredible reputation that you have. And having known your brother, I know where it comes from, that understanding. How important is it for young filmmakers to know the business of cinema?
Not important. Not important. It's very important for them to actually, it's very simple. There are 3 principles in VCF we follow. And I'm going back to Ingmar Bergman, who, of course, people who don't know, Swedish filmmaker, great intellectual. And he said, and this I read in the Film Institute, he had some commandments. And his first commandment to filmmakers is, thou shall entertain. Coming from Ingmar Bergman, it was shocking. Thou shall entertain. Second, thou shall entertain without selling your soul. And the third, thou shall make a film, every film as if it's your last film, because it can be. And then it went on. So from that, in VCF, we follow the principles of 3 E's, and which is true for Zero City Star, which is true for 12 Faith, which is also true for 3 Idiots, it's true for Munna Bhai, it's true for Parinda. I think this actually came a little after Parinda when I thought. The first E is entertain. Unless you're entertained, nothing happens. Forget cinema. Even in a master class, if I'm boring you with lectures, which my wife is constantly worried about, then what is boring lecture here? Who wants to listen to a boring lecture? Come on, you all are, don't bore me. So number 1 is, first E is entertain. The second E is educate, if you can, while entertaining. And the third E is elevate. So if I can elevate the thinking of people, after Zero said he started, people go out and say, I don't want to give up. Then I have done my job. I've entertained, I've educated, and I've elevated. That is the way I want to live my life. That's it. Simple. Pretty easy.
Before I ask you guys to ask questions, it's very important. I think one incredible zero moment of my life with Vinod, which became a restart moment, was in 3 Idiots. Those times, because big movies, they used to have a market study of how would the songs do. और एक गाने का बहुत छोटा सा paragraph था, मतलब कि इसका तो future है ही नहीं इसका गाना. And this song was very close to Vinod and Zuni. Thank God, Vinod, Zuni. So the market said कि सर ये गाना नहीं चलेगा and what all that. Then Vinod heard the whole thing and said, यार मैं producer हूँ, नहीं सुनूंगा, ये गाना तो चाहिए मेरे को. And the interesting part is that people who were sitting there, he just said that, you know what, by chance, अगर picture ये गाना चल रही, तो तुम लोग मेरे को खाना खिला लेना. तो ये yes. This song was 20. सरीरम एक साथ मर के जिए एक पल तो अब हमें जीने दो सारी उम्र sunshine, give me some rain, give me another chance, I wanna grow up once again. Give it up for Vinod Chopra. Now, phone is open, you can ask questions and I can say.
These lines were written by Juni, by the way. Yes, I can.
Actually, I was saying Paritha 35 years back, except Nana Patekar, I don't remember because of that I've seen about 10,000 movies. And I think Patekar should have got a national award, but not Jyoti Shroff. Because everybody remembers only Nana Patekar and he has acted in 3 films. I have also acted with Nana Patekar in a national award winning film called Gid. I don't know when they made it, 83 or 84. And what was your fight with Naziruddin Shah?
You know, the fight was simple. There were 2 characters, Kishan and Karan, if you remember in Patala. Kishan was the one which was played by Jackie, which I wanted to see him to play. And some of his well-wishers said, oh, but he doesn't have a heroine, which means he doesn't have a lady love at that time. I said, he's a loner, he cannot have it. And the well-wisher said, but Anil Kapoor has a girl. So it was really conceptually, it was a concept. But that time I used to lose my temper. So I really screamed at that well-wisher saying, you know nothing about cinema, you just bullshit. You just shut up. And he didn't like that. So he said, you cannot say shut up to my well-wisher. I can say I can do anything. That's why he said, you think you are a great actor, banana. So it was a very, very brotherly, I love him still, he loves me still, we meet again. But this is what triggered, this is how Jackie came into the film.
Why villains are not getting national awards?
You are giving too much importance, my friend, to national awards. Can I tell you one thing in return? So many people told me, including people in Hollywood, that 12 films should have represented India in Oscars, not whatever. Say yes, do I care? No. What do I care for? Did I make a good film? Did I not make a good film? So please don't give so much importance. Awards are people outside of you are acknowledging you for reasons, God knows what reasons. So please don't bother. Enjoy your life.
Hello. Vinod sir.
I can see you. Yes.
This is called lip sync.
पहले मैं आपको कॉम्प्लीमेंट करता हूँ वेल फिल्म के लिए और ये बहुत माइलस्टोन है फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में तो आपको ये स्टोरी कैसे मिली वो आपके पास आ गए या आपके पास आ गए, थोड़ा बताइए।
ये आपको 0 से स्टार्ट देखना पड़ेगा। आप प्लीज देखिए, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। जिन्होंने देखी है उनको बता दीजिए, प्लीज दीजिए।
Yeah, you guys don't mind. You just.
This is afternoon, sir. So my question is that primarily you are a director. So when you hear a story, you like conceptualize it. You make a film in your mind. So how do you trust on a director like Rajkumar Hirani? He was no one at that time. Why did you trust him? Like you had a story, you know. You had made Munna Bhai MBBS in your mind. So how do you trust that?
See, I don't trust the director ever. I trust the human being. That's the difference. You know, 0 से start is directed by Jaskavar Kohli. Is he here somewhere? No, he's not even come here. He's the director of the film. He was my drone operator in Chicago. Okay? You see it. How can I trust a drone operator to direct the film? No, but can I trust just Kohli to direct the film? Yes. So the difference is you trust the human being, never. He hasn't even come here. Has he come here? He's not here. Look at that. There.
Hi sir, this is Jay. Yeah. Towards your left.
Here one goes.
This is Jay. So I have an inspiring moment of your story, which is that your FDI final project, which you submitted to National Film Awards, but you haven't finished the film. You just made half film, and you made a quote like, "If I can make a half film, don't you think I can complete it?" So please share the idea about it. So that was so inspiring for young filmmakers.
See, we were given only 4,000 feet to make a movie, black and white, and 6 days to shoot it. How can you finish? You can only show a little teaser of what you can do. So that's what I did. I made a film called Murder and Monkey, which won the national award. But that was the whole thing. I made this film and I said, we've run out of stock, there's no money. Give us more money, we'll make a movie.
But how do you think that they accept that film and they give you national award for that?
Yeah, they did. Surprisingly. Yes.
Surprise everyone.
See, I tell you, I have always believed that, and 0 se Restart. Have you seen 0 se Restart? No. Have you seen it?
Yes, I've seen the...
Have you seen the movie yesterday?
No.
I know it shows on your face. Go see that. Please see. You'll find your answers there.
Thank you so much for inspiring.
Thank you.
हाय सर, यहाँ पे सर लास्ट फ्लोर में यहाँ पे सर यहाँ पे सर सबसे पहले तो 0 से रिस्टार्ट का कल हमने टीजर देखा, इट्स वेरी गुड, बहुत अच्छा सर, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट एज अ सक्सेसफुल प्रोड्यूसर डायरेक्टर। तो मेरा ये एक विषय था कि सर इन दिनों साउथ जो इंडस्ट्री है सर बहुत आगे निकल रही है, बहुत अच्छा पुष्पा 2, KGF 2, तो बॉलीवुड किस तरह से कम पड़ रहा है कि पीछे रह रहा है, क्या है सर इसके बारे में?
See, ये बॉलीवुड पीछे है, वो आगे है, लेफ्ट आगे, फाइनली डिपेंड्स ऑन द लेवल ऑफ मूवीज यू मेक। कल को अगर मून में पिक्चर लोग बेटर बनाने लगेंगे साउथ से, तो वो बेटर हो जाएगा। वो लोग हमसे बेटर फिल्म बना, हमसे मतलब हम भी वही हैं, हम तो कश्मीर से हैं, हम तो फुल साउथ से नॉर्थ पूरा इंडिया है। तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, वो पहला ये डिस्टिंक्शन छोड़ दी। मेरा भाई तो मलयालम फिल्म को पूरा किधर से किधर लेके गया, अभी मलयालम भी तो हम ही हैं यार, उनको क्यों अलग रखा है? ये मत करो, अरे हम पीछे रह गए, वो भी हम हैं, सब जा रहे हैं आगे, वो साइड थोड़ा आगे गया तो बच्चा हम ही है ना, वो कौन अलग है? ऐसा नहीं कर सकते।
Thank you.
We'll take one last question.
Sir, on your right.
Sir, I am Dr. Manoj Sharma. I am a professor at Delhi, and I am also a film historian. So I just want to know, because you were part of an iconic film, 3 Idiots, and it has so much repeat value in terms of dialogues and everything, that whenever it is on TV as well. So I just see. So I just want to know something about your conception in regard to that particular film. And one thing, Shantanu, this year I interviewed him regarding some project, and he promised me that he'll get an interview with Vinod Chopra and me. So I was just reminding you.
Well, first and foremost, 3 Idiots is going to be in cinemas next year. We've actually spent a hell of a lot of money in Bologna to restore all our films. So all our films, from Parinda to 1942, A Love Story, every film is restored. And they will be screened next year as restored 8K movies. So it's like... to answer again what you're saying, to me, every film I do, even if it's 3 years, whatever it is, it's the basic idea of the film. The basic idea of the film was chase excellence, success, will follow. The whole film, the whole script then revolves around it. Zero se restart is very simple. We are all at zero at all given times, and we have to restart from that point all the time. Have you seen Zero se restart? No, you don't worry, it's in theaters. You can buy a ticket, which is better for you. So it will tell you that every film for me, it's very important what are you saying. You know, my daughter is writing a novel, and it's English, I don't understand English, but whatever I can do. So the most important, she writes beautifully, she's my daughter, I'm biased. But the point is, what are you saying? That is the important thing. What do I take away when I see a movie? What is it that I'm thinking? There are some movies from you, and I can't talk in front of my wife about those movies, but you take terrible messages home.
I know you have a name which is come more than the movies is great. You must be special. I'll have to wrap up, guys. We're over on time. Thank you everybody for being here. And such an incredible full house, which is such an amazing thing. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Goa. Thank you, LFCC. Thank you so much.
I think to wrap up, we have to truly mention that this masterclass was truly entertaining. You educated us and you all elevated us together. So can we please have a big round of applause for the legends themselves? With this, our session comes to an end. We would like to thank you all esteemed guests. We would also like to thank the audience for being with us. We hope you had a great time and we definitely want to see you for the next one. Thank you and have a great day.